Hey, what's up? This is Carl from healthcodeacademy.com, and today we're going to talk about protein. So I have a lot to talk about here. Many people who start working out, especially guys, they know that protein is something that's essential to build muscle and strength. Basically, when you lift weights, you make little tiny tears in your muscle fibers, and to take care of this, you need protein to repair. So whether you get a protein whey powder or you get, which is what I recommend, I'll go into that, or you drink protein that's already in a liquid form, good thing to do. Different kinds of protein, we'll get into that. Basically, when people start out, they know they're supposed to take the powder or protein of some sort, but they don't know what to do. So like a lot of people, they'll go to GNC and they'll have no clue. A lot of people will either buy the most expensive or the cheapest protein they can get, whatever their individual need is. If somebody doesn't have a lot of money, they'll think, okay, I'll just buy the cheapest one, what's the difference? And someone might think, that's more financially stable, oh, the most expensive one's the best one. But not the case at all, as I will tell you. So, moving on, you go to GNC, you ask somebody, they're probably going to recommend, some will probably be honest with you and try to get you a good one, or they'll just choose an expensive one. So what a lot of people don't know is protein, for a number of reasons, can be dangerous. Protein powder supplements, I should elaborate on that, shouldn't I? Definitely. Basically, July 2010, Consumer Reports released a report in their magazine. They're very esteemed. I'm sure you've probably heard of them. They test things. And in this report, it was about protein supplements, protein powder, to be more poignant on that. And they tested things such as arsenic and lead, and a lot of very popular brands had arsenic and lead amongst other things, to the point where it was dangerous levels that really shouldn't be legal. So that was kind of important. And I'm going to go into this. You ever hear of Muscle Milk? It is one of the most popular brands of, protein whey powder supplement. In fact, I used to drink it. It tastes really good, and it's bad for a number of reasons. Let's go into it. It tastes good. It's a good protein powder as far as taste, but that's about it. Okay, here's what they said. This is quoted from Consumer Reports July 2010 issue. The samples of Muscle Milk chocolate powder we tested contained all 4 heavy metals, and levels of 3 metals in the product were among the highest in all our tests. Average cadmium levels of 5.6 in 3 daily servings slightly exceeded the USP limit of 5 UG per day. And the average lead level of 13.5 UGs also topped the USP limit of 10 UGs per day. The average arsenic level of 12.2 was approaching the USP limit of 15 per day. So yeah, that is actually kind of scary when you think about it, because there are probably many thousands of people out there, guys and some ladies, who are drinking Muscle Milk thinking, this tastes good, it's a protein supplement, it's good for me, it's healthy, and their liver and kidneys are processing all this harmful stuff like lead, etc. It's just amazing to me. And there's some more I want to read because it's kind of important. Gets scarier. Cadmium raises special concern because it accumulates in and can damage the kidneys, the same organ that can be damaged by excessive protein consumption. If you go crazy on protein, like you're having hundreds and hundreds of grams of protein, which some people do, they just go overkill, over time that can definitely damage your kidneys. So the point Consumer Reports is making is, if you're doing protein, which if you use too much of it can potentially damage your kidneys, and you're getting cadmium to boot, both of those, then that's a real risk of damaging your kidneys. And it can take 20 years for the body to eliminate even half the cadmium absorbed today, which is amazing. So it's not like it gets out of your body in a couple of days. It takes 20 years, so that's amazing. They go on, and I'm quoting this to say, this is a highly toxic metal, and while there are some cases where decisions have to be weighed in against relative risks, accepting that you have to be exposed to any cadmium at all in your protein drink after your workout is definitely not one of them, says Michael Harba, MD, Director of the Environmental Cancer Initiative at the Carmenos Cancer Institute in Royal Oak, Michigan. Well, these toxic heavy metals are combined in a product that is marketed for daily use that raises serious public health concerns, especially for pregnant women, children, and young adults, says Burns, who has been a toxicology consultant to state and federal government agencies. This is amazing stuff because, people think this is healthy, they're working out, they want to replenish their muscles, look good, get muscular and lean, and what they don't know is that they're killing themselves. And there's another popular brand that ranked very high on the Consumer Report test, and you've probably heard of it, EAS Myoplex. Their original rich chocolate shake was reported as containing a whopping arsenic score of 16.9 UG with cadmium levels at 5.1. And when it came to readings, Muscle Milk was the highest on the list at an astounding 13.5, that being cadmium levels in their Muscle Milk chocolate. So it definitely matters to be informed. I'm sure you know people who are doing EAS Myoplex, and especially any of the Muscle Milk. I was guilty of it a couple years ago before I found out about this. As far as Muscle Milk goes, let the people know, have them watch this video, because they could be, stressing out their organs, causing permanent damage, and that's nothing to take lightly. It's pretty amazing that, a supplement, whether it's protein or pretty much anything else, it's really not tested as far as safety goes for the most part, Well, prescription drugs are federally regulated, requiring, various precautions. They test it, they spend millions, if not $1 billion, just to test things. Regular protein drinks, other dietary supplements are rarely tested prior to ensure they're effective, safe, and free of dangerous contaminants such as cadmium, lead, arsenic, etc. It's kind of amazing, kind of depressing, kind of amazing. So I wish that would change because, like I said, unsuspecting people getting poisoned. But good news, I have good news. I'm kind of health freak, as you probably figured out by all my videos, and there are some very healthy protein supplements, such as protein whey. That's my favorite. There's different, proteins. A lot of people, do the casein, or they do the soy, which I don't recommend for a number of reasons. There have been some reports where soy does increase cancer risk, as well as definitely estrogen levels, and that's not good, especially in guys. Go with whey protein. It's the best, in my opinion, and a lot of guys' opinion that have done the research. And there are some healthy alternatives, and the kind that I use, I'm 100% confident that it's not only healthy, but more importantly, safe. And, when you have a product like Muscle Milk, it tastes really good for two reasons. Number one, they fill it with sugar, and number two, they use chemicals to make it taste better. And so it's like having a milkshake. So when it comes to, a protein supplement, I don't drink them for, a treat, for it to taste good. I drink it for it to be effective. And there are a lot that are effective that taste really bad. So I actually found one. I use a Rocky Road flavor. It's good, and what I really like about it is when I stir it in water, it's does a really good job of just kind of mixing well, and it's not clumpy at all. And I'll post a link on my webpage of the exact one I use so you can check it out if you're interested. But it's not bad tasting, and the beautiful thing is I think it's 2 grams of sugar per serving. On Amazon they sell it. It's got a rating of 4.5 stars out of 5, which is very good. And I'll read the ingredients really quickly now. This is what is in the whey protein that I use personally. Protein blend, which is whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and whey peptides. Cocoa, which is processed with alkali. Natural and artificial flavor, which kind of sucks that there's some artificial flavor, but at least it's kind of far down on the list. lectin, salt, sucralose, how do I pronounce this? Sulfame potassium, I'm not too familiar with that one, but enzyme blend, aminogen, lactase, and that's about it. So it's a pretty short list, but as long as you got the protein blend and the cocoa, I mean, there's hardly any cocoa in this product, and if it's like the second ingredient, you know, the other stuff is secondary. And there's nothing, I've never seen like a perfect protein that has flavor. So check it out, check out the link. I've been on various health sites that break down all the ingredients and give it a rating, and this product has a pretty good rating. And also, before I close, a lot of people ask me, how much protein should I have? Well, number one, depends on your diet. You're getting a lot of grams of protein just by eating. You know, if you have a steak, if you're drinking some milk, if you're having yogurt, cottage cheese, that's protein. And, it takes a little longer to digest than a liquid protein, but it's protein nonetheless, and it should be factored in. Personally, I take a scoop of my protein powder a couple hours before I work out, and then between 30 and 45 minutes I'll take another scoop, roughly about 20 to 25 grams each when I do that. A lot of people go by this rule of you should have a gram of protein per pound of what you weigh daily, and I think that's a little extreme actually. I would aim for 7/10 instead of, that being 7/10 of a gram instead of a full gram. So if you weigh 200 pounds, then you just take 7/10 multiplied by 200, that's what, 140 grams of protein a day. So I definitely eat 100 grams naturally, then you add in the 40 to 50 grams of protein powder mix, and I'm covered. I don't wake up sore, I'm good, I keep my gains, I'm happy with my figure. So for me that works. You might have to move it around a little bit, but don't go with a full gram of protein per pound of body weight unless you're a bodybuilder. Literally that's the only exception. Those guys need to recover because they're going through these crazy workouts. So that's just about oh, I should add one other very important thing. The people that go crazy on the protein powder, they think that more is better. I should also add that your body can only process 5 to 9 grams of protein per hour, and anything more than that is either going to be excreted out or it is going to be added basically as fat. So there's no point in just filling yourself with protein thinking it's going to magically make you larger because your body can't handle it. So going by that, 5 to 9 grams an hour, there's no point in going crazy on it. So I hope you find this useful. Click on the link, check out my article, and please like this video. Please like healthcodeacademy.com on Facebook. Please subscribe to the newsletter. I have all those links below. And I have tons of videos about super awesome things. I'm going to make like a goji berry video soon and all this other good stuff. So I want to keep you healthy. The things that I use, my favorites, products, advice, all that good stuff to get you healthy, enlighten you, and all that good stuff. I can say good stuff a lot, don't I? Anyway, I'm rambling now, so have a great day. Be healthy. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment below. Have an awesome day, please. All right. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. I have another video and article. It concentrates more on protein powder and the different kinds and the pros and cons of each. Of course, I recommend the whey protein. I also talk about the casein protein as well as soy protein and what they are both good and bad for. So check out that video. I got the link below, and keep learning. All right, have a great day.